there are three possibilities. You can try to just subordinate that Palestinian population forever. That's one possibility. A second possibility is you can make Gaza and the West Bank uninhabitable and hope the people, by hook or by crook, leave. And the third possibility, as you put it, was genocide, or as Prime Minister Netanyahu
and there's no possibilities
put it,
that Arabs can live
Amalek.
in Israel? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I
Piers,
think
do you hear how ridiculous that stuff is? Arabs cannot live in Israel? That's it? The only answer is genocide? You can't have... We have 2 million Arab citizens in Israel. It's only genocide? It's the only option? That is just hot air. It's just hot air. It's just... There's no truth of the matter. It's just TV bluster.
Okay, let Norman finish his point.
So, if your other guest is saying that he would accept the slogan in South Africa, one person, one vote. If that's his position, I think that's a reasonable position, but he should be clear about that, since half the population between the Mediterranean and the Jordan is Palestinian Arab, and likely, given current birth rates, the majority between the Mediterranean and the Jordan will be Palestinian Arabs. Is your other guest stating, and this would be useful for your audience, is your other guest stating
it's okay. It's not the
that
other guest,
he
just
supports one person, one vote between the Mediterranean and the Jordan, and he accepts that the majority over time will be Palestinian Arab? Does he accept that?
Okay. Yishai?
Fabulous. Thank you very much. First thing, Norman, again, my name is Yishai. It's easy to remember. But in any case, I remember your name. Isn't that nice? I want to tell you that finally you got to something serious, because you now say there is an option other than genocide to actually become citizens of the State of Israel. Okay, we can talk about it. I wrote an article in the New York Times called A Settler's Vision for the Future of Israel. I outlined 5 alternatives to the two-state solution. I talked about pathway to citizenship. I talked about residency. I talked about Israeli Arabs, or so-called Palestinians, having a right to vote in the next door Palestinian state called Jordan, remaining here as residents, but actually voting in their country, Jordan, right next door. I laid out a lot of options, and those options are to be discussed. Absolutely.
But as I understand
the point is, I was very happy. I was very happy, Norman, that you were able to reach a conclusion that there's an option other than genocide, and that Arabs can actually live within Israel. But I want to ask you, Norman, just remind me, how many Arab democracies are there in this world?
I don't ask for the right to vote in Canada. I'm an American citizen. I don't ask for the right to vote next door in elections in Canada. What I was asking you is,
we can discuss it. That's why I wrote an article with options.
The slogan in South Africa of one person, one vote for the entire population between the Mediterranean and the Jordan. That seems to me the democratic solution.
That is something to discuss, and that is at least, I'll tell you the truth, Norman. That one I accept as being a reasonable proposal. I don't like that proposal, but I accept that at least being a starting point, as opposed to the farce that you said before, which is that there's only genocide.